we're live. Now listen, I'm going to use my actual face today, not my avatar. But I'm looking weird because my laptop is over here. And I'm using my big screen over here. So anyway, let's go ahead and give our copyright disclaimer right here in the beginning. So copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright law that may otherwise be infringing. This video may contain copyrighted material that has not been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. I believe this constitutes a fair use of any such copyrighted material as provided in Section 107 of the U.S. copyright law. The material is used for commentary, analysis, education, and transformative purposes. Okay, so we got that out of the way. There we go. Hey there, Sprinkled. How you doing, girl? Last night was so fun, wasn't it? It absolutely was fun. I really had a good time with that. But today I want to talk about Gypsy Rose a little bit. I mean, you know, she just lies and lies and lies. It is shocking, just disturbingly shocking how much she lies. And then, I mean, I don't know if anybody saw this yet today, but so today there was this her New Year's resolution. Okay, we're going to watch a little bit of this. I think it was put out by Hurricane Hunter. I'm not sure, but let me check. Let me pull this back up. Let me see if I can find it right. Oh, hang on a minute. Really quick. Let's see. New Year's. Hang on. Here we go. I know I need to pick that back up. It's like, what happened to me? Okay. Right here. We're going to watch this for a little bit. All right, now. Oops. You don't need to see that part. Jeez. All right. Let me get this done. Here we go. Share our screen here. There we go. Share.
Right and wrong on social media. But girl, you were on social media quite a bit back in the day. Anyway, I'm going to let you watch this little clip. And what
this
do
is
you
going to be full credit.
Everyone knows that in the last 2 years, I have been extremely messy on social media and just in my life in general. And so I've learned so much from 2024 and 2025 that, you know, learning these life lessons that I never got to when I was a teen or early 20s. I'm only kind of figuring out that now. And I feel like I'm literally stumbling through my life. So finding my footing of where I belong, where I think that I would be most useful in life. I know I'm useful to my family, but it's kind of like, what is my bigger purpose in life? So definitely focusing on like trying to be less messy. Being a good mom.
I need to figure out something here. This is for the team page with it. Okay. Here we go.
Being the best version of myself for my daughter, raising her to be kind, compassionate, a child of God, like all of these things I have constantly.
So Gypsy Rose posted one of her New Year's resolutions for 2026, and she is posting it from her home podcast setup that she has. Now, one of these resolutions, she says, is to become less messy in 2026, as in less messy on social media, because she never had the opportunity to learn back whenever she was a child or teenager to learn what was right and wrong on social media. But girl, you were on social media quite a bit back in the day. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all watch this little clip, and what do y'all think?
Everyone knows that in the last 2 years, I have been extremely busy on social media
I just wanted
and
to show
just
that
in my
one
life in
really
general.
quick. I mean,
And so I've learned so much from
just
2024 and
appalling,
2025
It's very
that,
another one out
you know, learning these life lessons that I never got to when I was a teen or early 20s.
lying piece of crap. You know, here we go. Let's play this one. Here we go.
Hey everyone, happy New Year's Eve. I'm about to celebrate with my family. I have my dad and my stepmom Christy here, and of course my husband. So we're looking to bring in the new year together. It's gonna be really awesome to have some family time after so long. So to everyone watching, happy New Year's Eve.
I'm gonna tell you something else that she did. In the state of Louisiana, you cannot file for divorce until you've lived there 90 days. You do know that on day 91, she went and filed for divorce from Ryan Anderson. She used him 100% to get out of prison. He can lie about it all he wants to, but that is what happened. So let me go back over here. There's a bunch of new stuff that's been put out by a bunch of people on Gypsy Rose and what she's up to right now. I might have to just put on my just a second, guys. This is from 2 days ago. I want y'all to watch.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard has come out and spoken about these videos that were coming out against her. Let me first just say there is so many things to go over. We're also going to be talking about in this video about her ex Ryan's response to everything. I always like seeing his lives and what he has to say about things, so we're going to be talking about that as well. But first, Gypsy Rose Blanchard had sent a voice note to a creator. Their name was Zombie something. I will have the video linked down below and give credit to them, so definitely check it out. But she sent a voice note to them saying that she did say that she would give her 13-year-old to Nicholas Godejohn, but that he told her to say it. I'm going to play that for you guys here before I tell you what I have to say about that.
I'm not proud of those videos. I know I am willing to swear on my daughter's life and God that he instructed me to make that video.
You never swear on the life of your child. No, ma'am, you do not. Here we go.
And along with other things that give so much context as to what those videos were made for and everything. It's really hard for both me and Ken to be called whenever. We never harmed any child ever in our life. We are good parents. We are, honestly, even in prison are the worst. Even below murderers, like that's the hierarchy, and it's disgusting to be labeled something like that when I'm not. And yet praise Nick, who is like that.
She's lying. All right there. Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing, girl? Happy New Year. So glad to see you. She is lying right there, because we all know, based on all of these videos that have now come out, is that she was the master and he was actually the slave, because she drove the whole show. She needs to quit lying about that. She needs to quit telling all that, because it's not true. If you look like a bad parent, it's because of your past. You should have thought about that before you had a child. Ken Urker, what is wrong with you? This is the mother of your child. What do you think is going to happen as this child gets older? What do you think is going to be said to this child? It's crazy, it's ridiculous, and it's not fair to Aurora. But here we go, y'all. We'll listen some more.
So upsetting.
I think that she's trying to gaslight people, and I know some people think that that word is used too lightly, but the proof is in the pudding. We're seeing videos of you saying these things and have yet to see videos of Nicholas telling you to say them. Now, if the videos of him telling her to say this are there, I will absolutely do a reaction to those as well, and we will talk about that. But at this point, I have yet to personally see that. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, I just have not seen it. I think the thing that Gypsy is failing to understand is that most of us are not saying that we don't think Nicholas is, exactly where he needs to be. And we're not saying that one of you is right and one of you is wrong, or one is good and one is bad. Like, you both did this. But the difference is that Nicholas is in prison for it for the rest of his life. And she got out after 8 years and is going on to profit off of a lie. That's the difference. It's that she's going around spreading misinformation to the truth of what happened, and that justice has not been served when it comes to Dee Dee. That's the problem. It's that she's going on there and saying...
See, that is the problem here. After these videos are coming out, now she's on this rush to try to defend herself, that he directed all of it, that he told her to do all these things. But, we all know that she is the person who planned the whole thing. I will never understand how she thinks that she can come on here and tell us this stuff and anybody's going to believe it. I mean, her book is a lie. Her life is a lie. All of it is a lie. I saw this morning somebody talking about, and I wish I could find it again, somebody talking about somebody that was their neighbor, and how this neighbor said that her mother, because she would go over there and visit them all the time, try to help them if she could, and that she would go over there and her mother would just be worn out from trying to help Gypsy. When it was time to get ready to go somewhere, the mother's over there packing the car and all these other things, and Gypsy's just sitting in that wheelchair like there's something wrong with her, knowing the whole time there's nothing wrong with her. Her mother was killing herself trying to help Gypsy. Now that is the truth of the matter. And, you know, Gypsy, just tell the truth. Look, she can't go back to prison. They're not going to retry her. She needs to just tell the truth now and get it over with. But she can't, because if she tells the truth now, well, that just changes everything, right? And then she's not going to be on social media. I know that there are people who say, well, she served her time. She got that cushy little agreement. She served her time. Just leave her alone. The problem with that is she is over there doing these cameos and these different things and want to do this podcast and all this stuff where children listen. The last thing you want is for somebody to see her as a role model. Because if there is a child that is having issues with their parents, you don't want them to think it's okay to do what Gypsy did because you go to prison and then you come out and you're a superstar. You know, it's terrible. You know, Sprinkle says, I don't think Gypsy wanted to be a caregiver to Dee Dee. Dee Dee was Dee Dee was very sick. She was very overweight. Her diabetes was very out of control. There's a lot of things going on there in that life, you know? And no, she didn't want that. So hang on a minute, we'll listen some more.
When Nicholas told me that he wanted to, I flipped out on him and it turned into a huge fight and I broke up.
And then Nick told you at one point that if y'all ever had a daughter together, he would take your daughter 13.
Correct. And I broke up with him after
No, you
he
didn't.
said that.
No, you did not.
We had a huge argument after that. I broke up with him. I'm like, I'm done. I called him a bunch of names.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I am never gonna let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you just lost me.
Mm-hmm.
If we have a girl, the way it has to be is if we have a girl.
There is absolutely not one shred of evidence, proof, email, text, nothing that ever says Nick told her to make this video. She is the one that was into the role playing here. He wasn't. That wasn't him. He wasn't doing that until he met her, right? And she's over there talking about the vampire way. Where did she get the information about the vampire way? Were you just looking it up? Were you just watching too much television? I mean, go on, Gypsy. Where'd you get that from? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to go find, hang on a second. Let's go find something else that I came across. Let me just shut this for a minute. Okay. It is very twisted. It is very twisted. And this is from, hang on a second. Where is she? Becca Scoops predictions. Go back over here. Hang on, guys. This is just from 4 hours ago. And this is going to be from Hurricane Hunter 2020. Here we go, guys.
It's Friday. I hope you all have a lovely Friday. And I want to say one thing off the get-go. A lot of people say that some of us aren't content creators because we're not purchasing FOIAs and documents and stuff like that. Sometimes I think it's the little things that make our purpose even more purposefully full. That's probably not a word. What I'm saying is sometimes people in their comments give little clues and find little details, you know, that the ones that are getting credit for it aren't really recognizing and saying so. I've had a couple people in my comments point out things and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, that could be, yeah. See what I'm saying? But they don't get the credit for it, and neither do us small town creators. I have 1,500 subscribers, and I know that's not a lot. I've made over 1,000 videos, and I've been on this case for about a year. And a lot of content people, the bigger content creators, they say, oh, well, we don't know nothing about it because we're not buying the FOIA. Well, I mean, no, we're not. First of all, I wouldn't even know how, but second of all, no, I don't. But I do little things. I have been emailing People Magazine, Mike Stanfield, all the media that Gypsy reached out to while she was in prison, the producers of Gypsy's Revenge. I've been emailing these people non-stop. I write very detailed letters. I send them. I even show you guys the letters that you can copy and paste. I give you the emails. I give you all kind of emails. Just because we're not buying stuff don't mean we're not invested in this case just as much as the ones that are purchasing it. when I got into this case, it was for a reason. I don't get paid. I'm not monetized, thanks to Gypsy Rose Blanchard, but that's beside the point. I didn't get in it to make $1. I got in it because justice was not served. And Gypsy Rose Blanchard is a convicted murderer out here, released on false pretenses and shitty fucking attorney work. Okay.
Now, I'm going to agree with Hurricane Hunter right there. I like her. I've seen a lot of her work, and she is always out there, and she is on it for the right reason. The reason why a bunch of people got to get on it was because of what I've just talked about. We need her to not be out there being a role model to anybody, and this needs to stop. And that's why a lot of these people are on here talking about it, bringing it all out. And Into the Weeds, Pink Chihuahua, and some of these other channels will tell you, please get the word out, use my material, help us spread it far and wide. And we are. That's exactly what we're trying to do. So we'll listen some more.
But last night when I got on my Google account, and the first thing I seen is Roar's first birthday, so I click it. Well, it brought up this news report on People Magazine had put out an article on Gypsy's baby's first birthday. I didn't read it all, but I was scrolling down, and one thing caught my mind, and it said she's overcome the trauma and the abuse of her childhood. And I'm like, wait, this bitch don't know. So I let it rest last night. I got up this morning, and I've made you guys a very detailed message that you can either copy and paste or you can send out on your own. But listen, this is a young lady. This is not, okay, in other words, she writes for People Magazine. So if you email her, she's more likely to get this email opposed to it being a multi-wide email, if that makes sense, like where 1 million people can write into People Magazine and the letter just gets lost and doesn't even get looked at. This young lady is on Instagram. You can find her on Instagram. You can go over there to her page and you can, respond to her there, or you can respond to her email. I mean, it doesn't matter. But in the letter, I have really detailed and the importance of being the first person to get Gypsy Rose Blanchard's story out the right way will be a big deal. So the first person that actually takes their time to invest in this case and air it the right way and pretty much put Gypsy Rose Blanchard in her fucking place. Down here, you'll be a legend.
Trigger warning, I forgot. Yes, she does use some colorful language, but she is angry because of the strikes and stuff that Gypsy put on her. But I'll tell you, she is right. Somebody needs to set the record straight. Period. So and let me tell you, the pictures put out from the birthday party, they're AI generated. They're not even them. You can totally tell by looking at them that they're not real pictures, okay? And Gypsy Rose is going, and everything she said she was not doing, she's doing it right now because she's again trying to change the narrative. She again was caught trying to change Wikipedia. It goes on and on. Here we go.
That's okay. I didn't say it like that, but it's the gist of it. You understand what I'm saying? So I did put in that the urgency of, like, if you take the time to truly be a journalist and you get this thing right, you'll have done a major piece of justice in this case where our justice system truly failed. But, and I'd like to thank everyone that is in my comments or that even supports my page in any bit. If that's just looking at it, reading it, liking it, or even making a comment. Because to me, all of you, all content creators would not be where we are if it wasn't for you guys in our comments. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has engaged on my page and that has left a comment. It means the world to me, every single one. But Anyway, okay, her name is Kelly Coffee
I hope somebody takes this information and uses it. I hope there's more letters
BEHRENS.
written. I really do.
At Kelly Coffee Beerhens. I guess that's their Instagram. I don't know how to say her name. Beerhens. I don't know. Beerhens. Fuck. It's okay. Y'all spelled it.
See this
for you.
name right there, Kelly?
Okay. Anyway.
Coffee.
Yeah. You can
That's where
send
you
her an
can
email
contact
at
her.
coffeekelly1@gmail.com. Now that's where this letter I'm about to show you, I'm about to send it there.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to go over to her Instagram because see, Gypsy thinks she can run over there and her bullshit won't follow. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
encouraging
exactly right.
everyone, if you air it on YouTube or TikTok, take the little step and go over there to Instagram and shed a little light on that shit over there because apparently she's got them fooled. But anyway, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
She'll get to it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
This
glad
is the
she's giving us the
beginning of
information.
it right here.
Yeah.
You can screenshot it.
Okay.
You can read it, screenshot it, or write your own. But it's very detailed, and it pretty much covers it from top to bottom, and the importance of what the letter is about.
Right. It is important.
It's a long letter, guys. It's a long case. I mean, shit.
It's a long time wrong. That's what it is. It's been wrong for a long time.
That's page 3.
I'm sure you
4.
could probably write a condensed letter, but I mean, it's important.
5.
Maybe just start trying to get somebody to pay attention to what's happened here.
Okay, that's 5. All right, that's
All right.
5. Now, what I'm going to do is, as soon as I put this out, I'll be able to get a link to this letter. So what I'll do is
I
make
need
a
to find
second
that
one,
link.
and then just give y'all the link. So if you want to use my story, you can literally just type in her email,
Mhm.
click the link on it, and send it out. Like I said, the more people, the more responses we'll get. But if one person is emailing them, they're like, whatever, you know.
Right.
But if a bunch of people are emailing one person, they're like, hey, a minute, let me check in on this. See what I'm saying? So
She is right about that. And you know, I think if there was a mass email to these people, they might take a look at it. But one of the problems with it is, and I know we've talked about this a lot, is the fact that, okay, well, she accepted the plea deal. Well, Nick Godejohn was offered plea deals too, but he didn't accept them because in his mind, you know, he thought he could do better because he was, I really think he intended on using his autism and things like that to try to get out of going to prison. Now, it did not work. We know that. And he just thought he could do better. And had he taken a plea deal, he might have been out already too. You know, we don't know that. But we dang sure know that if they would have kept investigating, they stopped investigating. The minute that they had this plea deal worked out, they stopped investigating her. They stopped looking at Gypsy Rose. It's all of a sudden, okay, it's all Nick now. It's all Nick, right? And that was not so unfair. The whole thing was unfair. So we're going to listen to the rest of the Hurricane Hunter tell us how to do this, okay? And then we're going to move on to something else. So hang on a second. Okay, here
the
she
powers and numbers, and I'm just asking you guys, I mean, like I said, I'm going to give you guys a link. All you got to do is type her name in, Coffee Kelly, KELLEY1 I showed it to you guys. Hold on.
This just came out today, guys. Kitty. Cute.
Okay, well, I thought I paused it. Okay, that's it. It's Kelly, all right. Kelly, KELLY, Coffee, COFFEY, -BEHRENS,
Barons.
I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Instagram, it's at Kelly Coffee, BEHRENS. Now, if you want to write to WD at WDW Magazine, you can. I'm not sure if that's the Instagram.
Let me see.
Okay, and then personal.
Yeah.
It's at Blonde and Boundless. I guess that's our Instagram too. So it's Blonde and Boundless.
It's Blonde
and
and
then
Boundless.
you have our email, which is Coffee Kelly, KELLY1
All right.
If anybody's interested in writing the letter, can you leave me some comments below? And as soon as I get my link, I'll message it on my community page. And like I said, all you have to do is take that link, put it in your email, and put in her email address, and just send that bitch out.
All right, good. Now, I'm going to find that link and I'll put it on my community page for anybody else who wants to participate in the Cancel Gypsy campaign, because that's what this is. It's actually a Cancel Gypsy campaign. And I think it's necessary. I'm sorry, I think it's necessary. People are like, mind your own business. Well, here's the thing. When you've got somebody like this giving ideas to young people, it is my business. That's what I'm going to say about that. Hang on a second. We're going to go to this other thing. I'm going to show you something else today that I found. Okay, let me change this. This is from 15 hours ago. There's okay, so hang on. I'm trying to get this a little further. Hang on, I don't
Let's go.
Now listen.
In 2025, aside from starting the new fucking clothing brand, yeah, baby, we got another bag. Here we go. Look at that intro. Yeah, it says cunt on the
Kind of listen
inside,
for a minute
baby.
about what he has to say. I don't want to see his merchandise, but okay.
On the back
Here.
is a beautiful Kate Spade, and then there's like pink all over the shoulder strap and all that shit. It is gorgeous. I love this bag. You read that title correctly. We're talking about the fucking retard today. Yeah, we starting off 2026 right.
So sorry.
It's from Nick. That's if you don't know what I'm talking about right now. So Gypsy Rose Blanchard hired a retard off of christianmingles.net. Where else are you gonna find them? To kill her mom. But the FOIA shows that might not be the case. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if her mom was dead years before he showed up. But I woke up like late as fuck. I woke up at like 5 p.m. So we're gonna do two quick videos. The first one's gonna be my video with a new haircut, and he's just bald. That's not a hairstyle. And then Happy Easter. They're both from Nick. I cannot wait to hear him talk. So let's just hop right into this shit, shall we? Roll that fucking sick bike intro, bitch.
Right there's where we want to
just letting you know that they're gonna die there, and
now. Okay, I don't want to. Hang on. This is too. I don't like what he had to say. Let's go back down. Here we go.
Hey everyone, it's Barbara Ann. Welcome back to my channel, Straight Out of Context. Fair use disclaimer and free speech disclaimer.
Right.
Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you have the most amazing 20 and run articles about it, which they have done many times. But the problem is when you are driving around putting real citizens in danger and you get caught, multiple different things going on at the same exact time, but you get caught with methamphetamine, it fails to be a private matter anymore. It no longer is just your private addiction that you get to keep secret. That's where I don't think she's in a place yet to really fully understand, to fully comprehend. Not to mention if she had been selling it to supply her habit. Not to mention if you are driving with it, if you are supplying other people with it, if you are using with other people, you are putting other people in jeopardy and in danger. And that fails to be a private matter, hush hush thing either. And that's really fucked up that I have to say that, because I am the one who has given her the most grace and have really prayed for her, even though she is a bitch and she probably doesn't deserve it. Watching the live that Becca Scoops did tonight, I have seen 3 more things that I had no idea that she has done. And I know a lot, I have seen a lot, and I remember a lot.
Yeah, I do like.
But not making excuses for her at all. She's trying to make excuses for herself and blame anti-gypsy content creators for something she did. This clearly is not something that's just in her past. This is something she recently got caught with. Her family probably does not know that she is actively using still, or that she has relapsed. But there is also no way in hell that somebody is actively using or relapsed, according to what she has to say in a minute here, you're going to see, and her husband, her spouse, not know or be participating. And that's just my own opinion, because Bree, as much as she wants you to think that she's alone, she's not alone. She's married. Guess what? A lot of people aren't. And when they were married to somebody who was not only addicted and using themselves, but were violent. So when some people literally say they have nobody, they have nobody, and they did it all alone. It's an oxymoron to say that she's got all of these friends on the internet, and she's got her mom and her sister, and she's got a husband, and she's got Gypsy and Gypsy's family and all of these other friends that are in her community, aka cult. Yeah. But then to sit there and say that she's had to do this all alone. Anybody in recovery, and yes, I know first and
listen, everybody's going to run from her now, because this is nasty, and it's going to bring nasty, and it's not going to end well for her. So yeah, everybody's going to be run, and now she's going to be she's trying to blame it that wasn't even her purse. Listen, she had just left the child's birthday party, Aurora's birthday party, wasn't it? So were they all just having a good old time? Hang on, let's see.
Foremost, anybody that is in recovery can tell you that you would love to keep it secret. You would love to say that your active addiction doesn't hurt other people and that's your, quote, private business, but it fails to be somebody else's private business. You're buying an illegal drug and you're using it and you're doing things to hurt people in your own family, your own children, your own nieces and nephews, cousins, your own parents, your own spouse, etc., etc. Everybody knows how it goes. Everybody. But yeah, everybody that's addicted would love to keep their addiction secret and say that that's just their private business. But when you're driving around on public roads with it in your vehicle, it fails to be a private matter anymore. And you're addressing it on a celebrity TikTok account that does not belong to you.
That woman right there is hands down one of the most disgusting human beings on this app. I can't understand how anyone can be so excited, like basically wetting her pants over there over requesting audio and video footage of a very traumatic moment in someone's life.
The only thing that is traumatic about that for anybody is the fact that they know that they're doing something wrong, that they're doing something illegal, that they're in possession of something criminal, that they have illegal plates and a broken taillight and no insurance, and yet they are driving around at 2 a.m. anyway. And so that panic attack, that anxiety attack that comes from your own actions, words, and choices, your own behaviors. It doesn't come from Audrey requesting a Freedom of Information Act request, or me, or anybody else. Everybody is in their federal right to be able to do that. And it depends if somebody is just obtaining it because they want to put it out, which they have the legal right to do that, or if they just want to read it, or they just want to listen or see. But it is completely legal. And it doesn't make Audrey or anybody else a piece of shit for taking their civil, legal, and constitutional right, their basic human right as a United States citizen, and requesting legally a Freedom of Information Act request. That is our right to do that as citizens, to hold our law enforcement accountable with honesty, communication, and transparency. As embarrassing as it may be for somebody because they want to keep their addiction or their relapse quiet, they want to keep it hush-hush, they don't want their family and their friends to know about it. The fact is, it wasn't Audrey who put methamphetamine inside of your purse. It wasn't me who put methamphetamine inside of your purse. It wasn't Audrey or anybody else. It wasn't Karma Collector. It wasn't Sheena. It wasn't probably Gypsy even, who put that in your purse and who did that. Unfortunately, as much as you may not like it, as traumatic as it might have been for you, you were fully aware as a full-grown woman the implications of what you were doing. And when you got arrested, you already knew. You already knew why. You already knew what you had. You already knew it was there. And see, this is not taking accountability, because this is different from what she said the other day, which tells me she's still in a strong place of denial, because she wants to sit here and tell you about her story, but yet she's not.
You do realize how much 28 grams is, right? That's a lot. That is a lot more than just a casual user. Okay, that is intent to sell, maybe, because that is a lot. I'm going to go and switch to my avatar, because what's happening is I'm having to move this laptop out of the way. I'm going to get a different camera. I know I do. I just have to. All right, here. All right, we'll go back over here. So I mean, this is a fascinating situation that she doesn't want to take responsibility for, and oh my God, it's terrible. It is terrible. Oh boy, I want to talk about something else that popped up. Let me get this over here, because really, what I wanted to talk about today was actually who was the master. It wasn't Nick Godejohn. It was actually Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So let's pull up Nick Godejohn here, some of his videos, and we'll talk about this for a minute. Hang on, here we go. Nick Godejohn. Okay, let me come on back. Something that was not, okay, that was from 2 weeks ago. Let me get something that's pretty recent. Hang on a second. All right. This was put out 2 weeks ago, and it's video number 7, and it's from Into the Weeds. So let's just listen.
Into trusting my word no matter what I say, yeah. Which is right. It's right for that to be that way there. Because if you have come to a point where you exactly accept what I say because you know it's what the truth is, then there's nothing to really worry about when it comes towards trust. You and me have built a foundation on trust that is impossible to explain. I mean, I know that you're never gonna go behind my back when else not. I mean, I'll be honest with you on this video, as my anniversary video, as I've always been on my other videos. I've always been honest with you. I'll be honest, like this ring here, it reminds me of me being with you more so than you're already on my mind.
The bubblegum ring. And he's so, I mean, listen to him speaking. You're going to be honest with me. He's so trusting of her. He's trusting of everything she says, like it's real. I mean, in his mind, this is a real girlfriend. The whole thing is real. In her mind, she's got a one-track mind. I need someone to get rid of my mother. Let's keep going.
What happens is, let's say if I go to the library, for example, here. I see someone who's attracted to me. I might look, but I'm not going to touch. That's just not the nature of a guy, is that they'll look. But after I look for maybe a few seconds, maybe the most, might be 10 seconds maybe, I'll look at my ring and be like, nah. And then I'll just walk by the person, maybe not even bother talking to him. Like I said, honey, you have the most loyal man you could ever ask for. So you don't ever have to worry about me cheating on you being your background or anything. Obviously I'm not going to do it because even though I see people all the time around me that I'm attracted to, I've always been a man of being able to control myself. I've always been able to, when I'm with someone, I'm going to always be the faithful one. I'm always going to be the one that you don't want to take for granted, because if you do and you lose me, it's just not a thing that you don't want. After, in the long run, as you know, the J word, she learned the hard way. I don't have to worry about learning the hard way because I know you won't do it. You're not that way. You're the ideal woman I was hoping to meet. So, with that said, sweetheart, a second here, Terry. How far we have come this whole year has really been of how we've shaped our own relationship. I mean, we've built our trust through the hardships that we've had. You've shown plenty of emotion in all your videos. Plenty. To where I know you are exactly as you say.
But she's
I know
not.
that Dimona, for a while, was up to some bad decisions, I'll just call it, from what she confessed to your master Victor in past videos. But she's gotten to the point where she's tamed, just like you are, where she won't lie anymore. Or she won't.
So is Dimona the actual leader of the pack? Is she the actual master? Is Dimona the one that's making all of the decisions and leading this whole thing? Is it really Dimona? Could be. I don't know. It's so wild how they talk like they're many different people, but they're themselves. It is crazy sounding. Here we go.
Have ideas that would not be a good idea to do without obviously your master's permission. She won't do that type of stuff anymore. She used to, as we both know, as us, your master, she knows, but she won't do it anymore, which is a good thing because it has a lot less stress on us. But yeah, sweetie, I could keep going on and on and on about this video if I wanted to, I wish they would have a size, a non-existing size limit of how I could give you this video. Because if I really could have it my way, I would give you a full day of a video, if I could have my way. But
what is there to
obviously
talk about?
they have a size limit of how long the video can be based on the size of the video.
Wow, craziness.
So with that said, sweetie, obviously I have to stop this video sooner or later. Right now it's almost 10 minutes. So yeah, it's almost 10 minutes.
Hang on a
No, it
second.
is.
I'm gonna go past over there for a second. Let's see, where does he go from here? Where does
Yeah,
he go? Let's
I
see.
felt like making this video long enough and worthwhile watching as much as I could there. So that's why I
Hang on.
still
I don't want to watch me on, so we're going to go back over to this. Hang on a second. This is from 6 months ago. Listen to this one. Disturbed, ex-Nicholas Godejohn.
Gypsy Rose sharing harsh words toward her ex a decade after her mother's murder. Nicholas Godejohn serving out a life sentence surrounding Claudine Dee Dee Blanchard's murder in 2015, while Gypsy spent 8 years behind bars after pleading guilty to second-degree murder. The 33-year-old detailed new feelings on Instagram June 25th, writing, "I served my time. I don't owe the past anything anymore." And when it comes to her ex, yes, he is a deeply disturbed man. Gypsy admitting she remains a work in progress.
Ooh, I can't. And you know what? I just can't stand looking at her. Now, Into the Weeds has gotten all of these videos out, and I'm telling you, they're interesting. If you have not watched them, I suggest you watch them because it is very interesting. When you go through these videos and you listen to all of these different things that was said that we never knew were out there because, you know, nobody ever had these before. When you talk about these FOIAs, let me go back up here. Let's see. Let me get something from Into the Weeds here. Okay. Well, here we go. Now this is part one of a jail call. Here we go. Let's watch this one first.
Gypsy Rose.
Let's just pay attention.
I was trying to find the comment. I can't see it for whatever reason, but you know, someone asked.
Sorry, my phone's a bit quiet. One sec. Okay. Oh, there. Yeah, will you say that again?
It's
Sorry.
a phone call. You know.
It's more damning to my co-defendant than it is to me because, because apparently, I don't know if you were aware that she was on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
It was on
it's
Dr.
been all over the news and stuff. So
Oh, yeah,
there's
let's
definitely
talk
lots
about
of
that one.
talk about that. They actually gave an interview with him. I don't know, maybe like last week.
Yeah, well, it was like Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm not sure if it was last week or the week before, but whenever she did her interview with him, she mentioned she had personas that she said that she tried to have to match my multi-personality situation that I have going on. And
We're gonna switch.
what happened was
Okay, this is Dr. Phil. Her interview with Dr. Horribly lies. Gives me her and forget. Really? Listen to her lie to Dr. Phil. I wonder how Dr. Phil feels now, knowing that she knows all of it. No, you did not. Right. No. Let me get rid of those. I mean, literally, I wonder how Dr. Phil feels today knowing that he was lied to every time that she spoke. Every single time. He has to feel like shit. He really has to. I mean, think about it. My God, it was awful. How many more lies could she tell? Now listen to, I love Pink Chihuahua. Let's listen to her for just a second, guys. Hang on a second, all right? All right. If you haven't watched Pink Chihuahua, please go subscribe and watch. It's so good.
then all of a sudden I got something that come across, my notifications from Instagram, which you guys know I don't use Instagram much, but I'm gonna start because let me tell you, Gypsy, she has totally ruined everything to do with her TikTok. And she said that she didn't like TikTok and that she thought that she just wanted to be on Instagram because Instagram, I guess it's because so many big people are on Instagram. So she thinks she's somebody.
Yeah, she
right?
does.
That's what she thinks. So I got something showing. So she just wants to be on Instagram because she thinks in her little pin brain, she thinks she is a celebrity. And she is going all for it. But she had put on her Instagram.
Why did it stop sharing? Oh, here we go. Let me wrap it up here. Damn, why did it drop it? Here we go. There.
Watch it together.
Yeah.
So guys, let me share my screen and we're going to get to it. So hold
Pink
on.
Chihuahua is
it
so
takes me
cute.
a
If you
minute,
have not
guys.
seen her channel, please go watch.
No, I don't have to share my screen. I forgot. I just need to upload it. Sorry, guys. I still have the holiday brain. So
But she's right about Gypsy thinking that she's a celebrity. She's not a celebrity.
Let's
Stop
watch
that shit.
this.
Thank you, Pink
Here we go.
Chihuahua.
New Year comes, of course, New Year's resolutions.
She's wearing a
So
wig.
this
Why?
year, my
Guys,
Wearing
I
a wig.
don't like to talk about people's looks, but come on. She's been wearing wigs for how long? And she can't even put it on right. It looks like a hair helmet. Am I the only one that sees this?
Oh my gosh, that's
It
too funny.
looks like a hair helmet. You paid $2,000 for this wig and you don't even know how to wear it? What is wrong with you? Come
why is she
on.
wearing wigs?
Learn
That's
how
what I
to wear
wanna
a
know.
wig if you're going to be cutting your hair off and wearing wigs.
Good God.
Jeepers creepers.
resolution is to honestly prioritize my family. Really.
Do you do that all the time? Because that's all we...
Hang on a second. I guess it is longer than I thought it was.
Things that are important to me. I really want to do some kind of group within our church. I think that would be really insightful and inspiring.
A group in her church. I am surprised that the lightning does not strike her the minute she walks up to the church doors. I mean, after all, she is a murderer. She has broken every commandment that's there. Come on, Gypsy, stop that crap. Here we go.
To kind of get me in the right direction with my faith. I've always kind of struggled with my faith. And
Yeah, you struggle with your faith because you don't listen to the words. Now,
Thank
just
you,
like you
Chihuahua.
pinpoint different phrases, and I think it was Barbara Ann. I think it was Barbara Ann from Straight Outta Context that said what she does is she pinpoints different verses in the Bible. But you can't just pinpoint different verses. Just like she wants to put, I can do all things through Christ. But you got to listen to what he talked about before he said that. Accountability, to admit when you are wrong, to take accountability. And Gypsy Rose, you have not taken accountability for what you've done to your mother.
She sure hasn't. She needs to take accountability. You're right. She needs to take accountability that she is the master and that Go to John was her slave. That she talked him into every single bit of this. Every single bit of it. I mean, that needs to happen now. I mean, but she's never, she can never admit the truth. She just can't do it, guys. She can't. So hang on a second. Go back over here. Let's go back into the weeds cast, and let me go find this other video. Just a second, guys. Let me go into there. I think I have to go into their channel to get this. Hang on a second. Let's see. Let's see. This is from 2 days ago. Listen to this. Oh, no. We're going to listen to this one, and then we'll go back to that one. Hang on a second, guys. Here we go. And full credit into the weeds. There we go.
All right. And I want to be with you forever. I mean, my love doesn't stop.
Why is she wearing
when we die?
Glasses she didn't need.
It's all eternity. And I hope you feel the same way. And I know that you love me. I don't doubt that at all. You've shown it time and time again. You've been amazing to me. And for me to hurt you like that, I feel horrible about it. And I'll never do it again. I promise. I'm so sorry. And I hope you'll forgive me. I love you and adore you so much. And to Master Victor, I'm sorry that I hurt Nick, and I'm sorry that I hurt you. I won't do it again. I'll be a good girl. I promise. So to you both.
God, it's craziness. Now let's go back over here. Hang on a second, guys. Now, let's watch this one. Here we go. I think this goes with this, is why I think they're together. So hang on a second. All right. Oh, gotta play. Come on. Play. There we go.
Hi, Gypsy. It's Master Victor. Obviously, the one reason why I am doing this, and I'm obviously starting because I have something to say about this video, even though this video is mainly Anderson, the other videos on it. He's really the one that's giving you this video all the way.
It's louder.
He's doing part of it because
there we go.
to say something to you. I wanted to thank you for all your obedience you've shown me, all the cooperation you have, all the support you've shown me, even when I haven't been necessarily a perfect master. And other than that, the fourth thing I can think of is showing patience that allows you to traits that you have that makes you a very reliable slave, that also allows you to develop other traits that allows you to become even more of a trained slave that we both calm with my heart. But yes, thank you for all that. I had to make this quick so there's something to go. So, there it is, and I hope you enjoy what it starts because it's probably mean a lot to you. But there's something that's bothering me and it's about to explain it to you also. There it is.
And for something like this, I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, Darlene, today, the venue set with the whole, sailor story you gave me.
The sailor story?
That's right, honey, it came in the mail today.
Let's see if we can listen.
And then you have this card here. I was very deeply touched. My heart was very deeply touched by him. I said, oh, you can ask your master sometime on your mind about it. Rather than say, because he'll admit it too. I did say, oh, as soon as I read that. Yeah, honey. Yeah, he did mention there's something bothering me. It's true, there is something bothering me. In the last video, when he's taking that birthday to, happy birthday, he did not mention this. And it's important to me that I know this, because I don't want to feel under pressure to have to give you presents if I'm not even able to do it. You know, being realistic here. If I only have enough money to survive, you shouldn't be expecting any presents, ever, if it's that case. But if, obviously, you know I'm the type of man where I'm going to try to give you presents if I can. But all that should matter to you is your time with me. That's the way I see it with you. As long as you give me all the time you can, I'm as happy as I could be. You make me the happiest man in the world. I know that means a lot to you to hear me say that, because it's true. It's all it would take. I thank you so much for this, the card, and obviously this is the obvious envelope that it came in. Just to back all that up, but the actual pictures I'm gonna give you too, also. I figured I'd give you all this different stuff, just I guess you can say it's my way of spoiling you. But spoiling you with my own time, though. The different kind of spoil. So the type where it's true love kind of spoil, I guess you can say. I'm thinking of the way I'm thinking. But yeah, darling. Please tell me if that is one of your own beliefs that you do believe in. If you have my time, and that's all you ever had was my time, you might have never gotten a single gift from me. Never got a single gift, besides these videos and pictures and stuff. You never get other gifts. You'd be the happiest woman in the world still, just because you still got the time of the person that means everything to you. Let me know, honey. It's driving me nuts. I feel pressured because you haven't mentioned it at all. I do feel pressured. I don't want to feel pressured on this. It makes me uncomfortable to feel this pressure. Like, is she expecting a gift from me or not? I don't even know, honey. Like I said, I thank you. It's beyond the bottom of my heart, through the depths of my soul. I thank you for all this stuff. I know if you get another chance to do this stuff, you'll do it again because that's just who you are. You like to express your love in multiple ways, and I do adore that about you. And now that I said that, darling, I'm going to say goodnight to you. And that's right, I will always say goodnight because I never want to say bye. Bye is a no. I do not like saying no. I do not like saying it. I do not like saying goodbye. So I'd rather...
Oh my gosh. You know, it's so funny when you listen to these because you're thinking to yourself, they are just so strange the way they talk to each other. It is weird. It's weird as shit. Now, when you look at this one right here, Hey Baby #2, watch this. Again, you know, thanks to Into the Weeds. We got to thank them for their...
Hey baby, I hope you're doing good. I just wanted to make you a video to say how much I love you, of course. And I saw your videos and I love them, of course. And you really made me smile and made me feel a whole lot better because we're so far apart. So it's nice to see you, and I'm sure it's nice to see me every once in a while. I'm not good at doing videos. I get nervous. What am I doing here? Well, it's a Saturday night, and I'm home alone.
Where's your
just doing a video for you. Bye. Hey, darling. Okay, I remember I told you that I went shopping and I found the cutest little sweater for our future kids. So I thought this would be really cute. Warm. And
God. Think about that for our future kids. You know, the one she shoplifted because she shoplifts everything that she has. It's crazy. Who does that, guys? Who does what she's doing? It makes no sense. I mean, unbelievable. Here's her birthday redo. Hang on a second. Here we go. Thank you, Into the Weeds. Thank you so much. Here we go. I think it's going to start.
Hi, my darling. I am redoing you a video because I have a opportunity to. So I'm really happy about that.
Where's your
well, happy birthday. Today is the most awesome day of the year because it is the day of my soulmate's birth. So I'm going to sing you happy birthday first, and I'm going to talk. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my love. Happy birthday to you.
Lord.
Okay. Now just talk. Clear my throat. Well, it is a beautiful spring day in the town of Springfield. So I hope it's a nice day in Waukesha for you.
Or not, sir. Yes, that is so strange, guys. That is so strange. Now let's go on to this next little tidbit over here. There's so many of them. It's like, where do you start, you know? Here we go. Let's go past this one. Okay. Now, what is this? What is this dress? Look at her here. Watch this one right here. I don't understand.
Hello, my darling master.
Glasses, the whole weird
I am making you this video, this very, very important video, exactly the way you had instructed me to. I am wearing both black and red.
God.
though the shoulders don't fit me very well. I'll show you. It's black at the top with dark red at the bottom. So now that you know that that command has been fulfilled, I can get on with the video. First off, I want to say I am so incredibly sorry that I disappointed you so many times. I never meant to disappoint you, but I will do better, I promise. I'll get this thing right someday. Now, you and Demona had made a promise to each other.
Okay, here we go.
And I'm very happy that you both made that promise to each other. But I think it's time now for me to make that promise to you. And that vow is very important to me and to our relationship and our future together.
I call her the master. Not
here it goes. I, Gypsy Rose, Alcida, and Mapitri Blanchard, soon to be Yoda John, swear to always be true and respect you and love you and be your everlasting slave. And I know what this means. This means that not only am I your slave physically.
Yeah, I know, Boho. You know, I always thought it's very interesting. And a long time ago, I was like, oh my God, poor child. But then after I started watching this and watching all the things that came out and realizing that she lied about every single bit of it, I was amazed that the truth never came out. Now I'm obsessed with it too. But my obsession with this, Boho, is to cancel her, because I don't think she should ever be representing or being looked at as a role model by any child. When you watch these little tidbits and things, it's crazy. And she's over here, you know, and she says, well, Nick told me to make all these videos and he told me all these things. But the funny thing is, not once do you ever hear Nick say this in any of the videos. This is all her. This is the real Gypsy right here. Everything else is pretend. We'll keep going. Thank you for coming in.
With my body.
It's disgusting.
But also mentally, spiritually, sexually, every way possible. And the reason that I'm here is to keep you content and happy and do everything that a soulmate should do.
Now think about this. Think about this. She is acting like she's 14, 15 years old, maybe 16 years old, but she's really 21, almost 22 years old right here. Listen carefully.
But our relationship goes deeper than just.
Let's go to the next one. I mean, I love how they broke these down where you could just go on to the next one, you know, because it's just over and over. There's just so many of them, you know. Let's go back over here. Let's listen to this one. Again, my king, my this, my that.
I never, ever wanted to hurt you. I never have done it on purpose and never will do it on purpose. It was always on accident. It was always because I was stupid or not thinking clearly or confused or something like that. I never wanted to hurt you on purpose. That was never my intention. And I'm so sorry about those texts I sent you. What happened was I was trying to explain to you in a short text, which was a bad idea because I should have waited till you were online with me, that yes, I have this friend and he has developed these feelings for me. He's fallen in love with me. I didn't do anything to make him feel that way about me. It's just we were friends and I guess something clicked in his heart or whatever.
Okay, the person that she's actually talking about is that Glidewell, Dan Glidewell. She was in love with Dan Gladwell. That's the truth. This is a narcissist abuse. A Gypsy's baby doesn't stand. No, she doesn't stand a chance. You know, Boho, I kind of talked about that before a little bit too, because you know the thing is when these kids go to school, and let's say, I mean, you know, they're all in the classroom, and let's say that Aurora never knew anything about this. All of a sudden, Aurora's, being asked, can so-and-so come over to my house, and so the little girl goes home and says, hey, can I go to Aurora's house? Aurora who? And they go, Aurora Urfer, she's in my class. Well, they're going to think back and they're going to realize, uh-oh, her mother's Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Hell no, you can't go over there. You got to think about that. How is this going to affect her child? People are going to be cruel to her child because of her. Children are just very, honest, and they just say what they think. And, what they're going to hear out of their parents is going to be so shocking. I just feel sorry for Aurora. I really do. Ken Urker, what is wrong with you? It's horrible, Hobo. Here, let's keep going.
For me. Anyway,
oh my God.
I don't have feelings for him.
Liar.
I care about him, but as a friend. It wouldn't make if
I care about him as a friend, but I went to somebody else's house and begged them to take me to the hospital to see about him, called him my boyfriend when he got beat up. But, he's just a friend. I don't really care about him. Nick, that's what she's telling Nick. My God, shut up, Gypsy, you liar. Here we go. Oh my
doesn't
God.
really matter if he's a guy or if he's a girl, whatever. And it's not because Damona has this bisexual thing. No. What I'm trying to say is the feelings that I have are just simple friend feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I care about him as a friend. And I stopped talking to him, so maybe that will give him the right message that I don't want anything more than friendship. The text that I sent to you.
She stopped talking to him because he is married. He was a married man. Okay? The child will never know. The host is the child will never know, reality. You're right. Everything she will learn comes from a lying, manipulating piece of shit. You're right. It is so sad. But, she's over here talking about this Dan Gladwell guy to Nick. But Dan Gladwell was married, and I'm pretty sure he's like, man, get away from me, I'm sure his wife was getting upset. But here we go.
Were cold. I didn't think when I was writing it, I didn't think I was being cold. I just thought I was being short, to the point. That's it. I didn't mean it to be cold. And basically what I was just trying to say is that my friend loves me. He's often talked about wanting to have a future with me and everything like this. And I'm not the kind of person that really likes to crush anyone's dreams. I don't want to be that woman that they're like, oh, well, she wrecked my heart, or now I can never love again, or something like that. That's just not me, because I've been in that position where I've liked someone or cared about someone in a romantic way, and they didn't feel the same, but they didn't give me consideration to let me know that they didn't have feelings for me back, and I was just left there wondering and hanging there. And, if they did, it was very cold. It was just, I don't like you, or something like that. It was very cold and very mean and very distant. And since he is my friend, I didn't want to be that way to him. If he was a stranger, then I wouldn't mind. But knowing how he is, and he's been hurt before by girls, and I don't want to crush his dreams of finding his soulmate. That's not me. I'm not his soulmate, obviously, because I'm yours.
But think about this. After this situation happened, they had one bus ticket. Right? She never planned on going back to Wisconsin with him. She really didn't plan on that. In her mind, I believe 100% that she thought she was just going to stay there. She's going to get the house, and her and Dan Gladwell would just make a life together, because that's who she truly loved, was Dan Gladwell. But see, Dan Gladwell was not going to take her mother out. And let me remind y'all, Nick is not the first person she asked to take her mother out. Okay? Listen.
But I don't want to crush his dreams of finding his.
He's a monster.
So I was trying to let him down gently. And, but since I tell you everything, I told you. And then that got you being scared of losing me because that's happened. You know, your exes have left you or whatever for someone else, yet that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm yours, and I always will be. And since I always tell you everything, I don't lie to you. I never have.
Yes,
have I made big mistakes? Yes. Have I broken a promise or two? Yes. Accidentally, never meant to. But slowly but surely I'm learning. And I did something wrong, which was I asked Jackie a question, and because I was worried that whenever you said that you'd have yourself killed, I thought you were suicidal. So I wanted to know, did you have a past history of being suicidal that I need to know about? Because you said that you two were together for like 3 years. And so I'm like, that's a longer time than you and I have been together. So maybe she'll know you better than I do. So I just wanted to ask her, are you suicidal? Do I need to be very, very careful about that? You know, so that's what I wanted to ask her. And then,
okay, so Jackie is Nick's ex, right? She needs to go to hell. She needs to go the hell away. You're right. No one wants to hear her BS now. I hope rage bait doesn't help her succeed on social media. Well, see, now she's gotten off of TikTok and she's not coming on YouTube really, but she's ran over to Instagram. All right. And she acts like, well, the people on Instagram don't know. Well, guess what? We're all going to go to Instagram and continue the cancel Gypsy. It is ridiculous. Here.
It led to us talking a little bit more, and then she's like, well, what he does is he gets together with a girl, and then he calls her his soulmate, and then treats her like, you know, she's everything to him, and then they'll break up, and then he'll just find someone else not long after, and then just kind of rub the new girl in the old girl's face. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like the person that I fell in love with. That doesn't sound like my King Charming. And
Charming.
But then I remember whenever you and I first got together, and I looked at your profile, so I saw a couple of your exes and how you treated them, and you treated them very good. And I saw that you called them your soulmate, and that's what gave her, what she said, credibility. And I was very confused. And then I'm like, oh God, he's using me. I'm such an idiot to believe that someone can actually care.
Look at her. Look at her. He's using me. Well, you're using him is what's really going on here. And poor silly Nick could not even see that. But what makes me sick is you're sitting here listening to her, and you know how old she really is. She's over here pretending. But let's talk about Nick for a second, because Nick, okay, he was on this Christian dating site with her, and one of the things was he was 24 years old. I believe she lied to him and said, oh, I just told everybody I was 18. I just made up a date so I could get onto this website, right? That's what I think she did. Because there is another video that I showed the other day where she actually talks about, well, I don't know what's wrong with me. I guess because I turned 18. Okay, so he did not realize that she was really almost 21 years old. God dang.
That much about me, and that all of this year has just been a lie, and a very elaborate one. And I can't believe that I fell for it. And I felt used, I felt betrayed, and I felt most of all hurt. Because I do adore you.
She cries on command.
And I just don't want to end up like my mom, where my dad used to hit her and be mean to her, and then he just said, I'm sorry. She forgave him, and then he found another girl, and then he left us. And I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want us to get married, and then us have a child, and then you find another woman, and then you leave us. Because it's hard being the daughter. Feeling like your father doesn't care, because he doesn't. He left. He cared about me instead. And it just feels like everyone wants to leave me because I drive people away. It's away.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Now, let's talk about this for a second. Dee Dee got pregnant. They got together. He never hit Dee Dee. That's not even true, right? And no, they didn't stay together because he woke up one day and was like, I don't even love this person. What am I doing here? Okay, that's okay. People do that kind of thing, I guess. I don't personally think it. I could not have left my child like that, but that's just me, right? Of course, he also had somebody else pregnant at the same time. So I'm not ever going to say that her father was a stand-up kind of a guy, because he really wasn't. And he was not really in her life like he should have been, right? That was also wrong, okay? But this sitting over here lying to Nick for sympathy, manipulation, a narcissist. I mean, right here it is, 100%.
I have my hard times, and then there are people that can't handle it. And sometimes my mom, she wants to leave me. She wants to kick me out or whatever. She doesn't want me anymore. There are times that it gets that way because I get difficult to handle. I get difficult to be with. I'm not always horrible, as you know. I have good times. I have times that I've made you happy. I have times that I've hurt you, not on purpose. And I don't want to hurt you anymore. I just want us to be happy. I know our relationship has been like a roller coaster, ups and downs, but every relationship is probably not as rocky as ours, but we've always stayed together.
We don't even really know each other.
I want to treat you good, and when I saw that video, I looked into your eyes and I saw that you were telling the truth, that you've been telling the truth the whole time. And I'm so sorry that I ever doubted you. I promise you this one promise I can keep, and I promise that I will be your everything. I promise I'll be the soulmate that you deserve. I'll listen to you and I won't doubt you anymore. I won't ever talk to Jackie again, so I won't let her manipulate me into anything. I love and adore you more than anything in the world. I would die for you over and over again. I'd walk through hell for you. I'd do anything for you. And you know that.
No, you won't. No, you won't do anything for him. You're over here. Oh, God. You're right. Just not on purpose. Never taking accountability, even when you admit to something. That's right. She doesn't. It's just awful. It's just awful how she treated him. Yet she's over here saying that he's the one that told her to make all these nasty videos about hurting children and the master and all the role playing and all the BS. Oh, Lord. No, it was all her.
Please forgive me. Please give me in this hard time and be happy like we once was. Just you and me. We can make it. And I promise you I'll stop with all the doubting and everything that causes problems in our relationship. I'll be a good girlfriend and a good soulmate. And I can't wait to see you and talk to you. And I know I ripped it up because I was overreacting, but I scotch taped your letter back together. But I'm in peace.
Good Lord.
And I treasure it. I really, really do. I can never leave you.
But you did.
When I say I want you, it's because I want to be with you. And when I say I need you, it means I need you to breathe. I need you to live. I need you to be happy. I need you for everything. And you bring such joy and happiness into my life, and I never want to let that go. Yes, we live very far apart, but that never stopped me from wanting us to be together. Because I've always had hope that we'd see each other one day, and we will, because I've got $452 saved up. That would be enough to pay for one trip here, like to get you here and to get you back home, for the hotel stay, everything. I want to get a little bit more for taxi cab money and everything and eating money, but for the majority, your first trip has been already saved up. So I'll start saving for a second trip. And then...
Okay, but the truth of the matter is, okay, I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but this came out not too long ago that she actually shot her mother with like a BB pellet gun thing. Her mother went to the hospital to get the BBs and stuff removed. Her mother did not tell them what really happened to her. her mother told them that she got robbed and that they took $1,000, all the prescription medicine, and their laptop. Well, let's tell you who took the money. Gypsy took that money. Gypsy used that laptop, and I'm pretty sure that Gypsy stole the medicine too and gave it to somebody, maybe to her boyfriend Dan, I don't know, but something happened to all those pain pills. It's just incredible. I'm sorry my dog is barking, y'all. I'm sorry. Here we go.
The third trip, and then pretty soon we'll be engaged, and then you can stay here at my house, and then that way you don't have to stay at a hotel. We have a pretty good solid plan, and if we keep to it, and if we stay content with each other and stay happy and stay positive, we're gonna make it to the end. We're gonna make it to our happy ending. But I don't ever want us to end. So please keep the faith. I love and adore you so much, and please accept my most sincere apology for everything that I've put you through. I love and adore you, my King Charming. Oh, I'm wearing my ring. Never take it off.
It is absolutely incredible. It is absolutely incredible how far she goes with that mess. How much, the pretending, the playing, the constant manipulation, the constant, messing with this guy's mind. I mean, it's over and over and over. The sad thing for Nick is, Boho Hobo, I don't think he'll ever get another opportunity at trial. I think all of that's exhausted. Even though we know that her whole story was a lie. For some reason, I just don't know if there's an opportunity. There's something called the NPG something, and it's all that, and that is Nick Godejohn's group that's trying to help him get a new trial or get resentenced. And I think they do need to resentence him, because I don't think he deserved life in prison, right? I do think that he was mentally challenged. I do think that he was very kind of childlike, because when you listen to him talk and talk to her and make up these videos and all this, you're seeing this very childlike play type, like a high schooler, like just a high schooler, not a 24-year-old man or 25-year-old man. When they got arrested, he was 26 years old. It's just amazing. Let's see if we can find this. Hang on just a second. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Oop, not that one. Hang on. Let's see. I'm going to go back down here. Hang on just a second. I want to find... Now, I want you to listen to this really for just a few minutes. I want you to listen to his interrogation for just a few minutes. His whole defense should have revolved around how he was manipulated. Amen. You're right. And if you listen to carefully what he's saying to himself as he waits in this interview room, it's very telling. Watch this for a second. See if he starts talking. But see, Gypsy manipulated every single person in her life. She manipulated her mother. She manipulated every single person. Let's see if it's again. I hope this is the one where he starts talking to himself, because it's kind of like, when he starts talking to himself, it's kind of interesting. But he's realizing, right here, he's realizing things are not going to go as planned. Right here. I'm going to speed it up, see if I can get to that point. Hang on a second, guys. Let's see. It's very low, but he is talking to himself. Listen carefully. See if I can get that down. Let's see. Oh, well, I don't think it'll. Okay. All right. And I mean, it takes him a while. You've never seen this? Oh, well, let's just enjoy. I don't mind playing his whole interview because it's very telling. Yeah, about what happened to him. He knows his goose is cooked right there. Here's another. Let me see if he's going to talk. Let's see if we move past where he starts talking again. Hang on just a second. starts talking to the police officer, again, he sounds like he's 14, 15 years old. It's not like a 24 or 26-year-old dude telling a story. It's just so sad. I just wanted to start. Oh, there she comes. All right, here we
Well,
go.
I'm going to talk to you,
Here
and
we
I
go.
guess you said you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah,
so,
this is
all right.
Missouri.
All right, I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You probably want to know what's going on with Gypsy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to answer your questions for you. Did you get something to eat?
No, they offered that to me.
But you didn't eat?
I ate something before that.
Okay, what did you eat?
They're called ham sandwiches. I guess they offer that with mayonnaise as well.
Oh, do you like mayonnaise?
Well, I don't like the bologna though, so I was just saying the mayonnaise, but not when I set the bologna because.
Let me know if I need to turn it up.
It's over at Cinco Gypsy.
Okay, we're going to talk about Gypsy.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Gypsy, okay?
Okay.
Because I know you got a lot of questions, and I want to answer your questions, and I want to talk to you, and see what's going on, okay? Before I do, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights. Have you ever been read your Miranda rights before?
It sounds familiar.
Sometimes they do it on TV, but the way I do it's going to be a little different than probably what you've seen on TV, but it's probably about the same, okay? All right. Can you read and write?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions I already know the answers to, and that's one of them. I know you can read and write. So whenever I'm talking to you, I may ask you some questions I already know the
He did
answers to.
graduate high school.
Okay, will you fill out this top part for me?
Sure.
You got handcuffs on?
Yes, I do.
You care if you want me to take them off? Would you be more comfortable?
That would be a pleasure if you
Okay.
did.
He white boho, he doesn't.
Have you had them on a long time?
I've had this entire time.
Okay, we'll take them off so you can get a little more comfortable. That probably feels a lot better, doesn't it?
I might have to mute myself.
I have been waiting for that for a long time. All right. So,
It says Nicholas. You go by Nicholas, something different?
I prefer usually by my family I'll be called Nicholas, but by friends and other people I usually be called Nick.
What would you like for me to call you when I'm talking to you?
Nick.
Nick, okay, I'll do it.
And,
That's your address.
Okay.
oh jeez, a little too much. I'm trying to think of I include my Big Ben and all the rest of.
Is it just Big Ben? Is it? You just put Big Ben there.
Okay.
I could probably figure that out. Is it Ben
You're
or
right,
Ben?
boho. I remember that.
Okay. And then this right here is your date of birth.
Okay.
You know, boho, I'm still looking for the information to come out on that lawsuit.
Okay, right here is schooling. So that is like, did you graduate high school or okay? So
That's as far as I've gotten.
okay, so just put HS or high school or something there, just so that way I'll remember. Because sometimes I forget things. Social security number right there. I believe it is the 16th. You know what? Let me go look real quick. Okay, are you comfortable with that?
She doesn't know what day it is.
I'll go get the time and the date.
Okay.
Boy.
I've been wanting to talk to her for a while because I want to know what's going on.
It is the 16th.
Okay. Well, just to use it. And
There you go. Right there.
it's June, right?
June, yeah, June 16th.
6, 16, 2015.
All right. The way we're going to do this is I'm going to read each one of these out loud to you. If you understand it, then just initial after it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Before we ask you any questions, you have the rights that you must understand your rights. If you understand that, then put your initials right there. We'll go through each one of them together.
Okay, because well, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I may ask. Is it okay if I put it right there after you read them all to me?
We have to do them one at a time.
Oh.
Okay. That's just so I can make sure you understand each of them.
Okay.
Just your initials. Yeah, just like that. Okay. The next one is you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
That's a little different than on TV. I don't.
Yeah, I told you. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you ask you any questions and have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you can't afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any question if you wish.
I would have stopped them right there.
Okay. If you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you can stop answering questions at any time. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Sign right there. Initial that if you understand that. And can you read, Nicholas?
Yeah.
Another question I knew the answer to, but I went ahead and
You
asked
do
it.
go,
But if you
I
read this paragraph
absolutely
right here
do.
to me
I
out loud, and if you
100%
understand it and
agree
agree
with
with
you.
it, then you can sign this paper.
Make you feel more comfortable.
I have.
Because a man's
Mr.
intimidating.
Chief,
No,
wait.
you're
just so
fine.
long.
You're fine.
Okay. All right. I have read this statement of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer your questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No
No, you
promises or
didn't.
threats have been made to me, and no pressure or
Coercion.
coercion. I've never been able to say this word at
I
all.
know. Do you know what it means though?
Doesn't it mean like a form of punishment?
Yeah, trickery or anything
Oh,
like that.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, coercion
You don't even
of any kind
understand
has
that.
been used against me.
If you understand and agree with it, then you can sign it.
All right.
And then I've got to sign it too.
Okay. Oh, as a witness. Okay.
Yeah, they always make us sign them too.
Yeah.
I always sign it as Nick.
That's fine.
Only way I know to sign it.
All right, thank you, Nick. And you said I could call you Nick, right?
Yep.
All right. All right. So I guess you have a lot of questions for me. You've been waiting to speak with me, right? That's what they said.
At least I lost track of how many hours.
Okay. So I want to answer your questions, but I kind of want to ask you some questions first. Is that okay?
Yeah,
And then we can
please
maybe take turns. Like I'll ask you some questions, you can ask me some questions. Is this
Yeah,
good?
that sounds fair to me.
Okay. And that's what I want to do. I want to keep it fair. So if it ever seems like it's not fair, you just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So you said your name's Nicholas.
Yes.
And what is your middle name?
It's Paul.
Paul. And what is your last name?
It's Godejohn.
And how do you spell that?
It's Jodejohn.
Okay. E-J-O-H-N. And you
Yep.
said, how old are you, Nick?
I'm 26.
26. And where'd you go to high school at?
I went to high school at Nathan Hale High School, which is in West Allis, Wisconsin.
Okay. So you haven't always lived where you live at now?
Nope.
How long have you lived in Big Bend?
Only months.
Oh, so before that, where did you live?
I lived in Waukesha.
Okay. Is that a city or a county or?
It's a city.
City. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a big city?
It's city of Waukesha. Well, this is obviously the county of Waukesha, so yeah.
So they have a county named that and a city named that? I bet that gets confusing.
Oh, not me, because I'm actually going
I
from.
know, Boho. He's
All right.
sitting
So do you have any
his
kids?
life away.
No.
No kids?
No, I mean,
Okay.
imagine how he feels right now.
As you can imagine, we've talked to Gypsy a lot
Yeah.
tonight.
Because it's been quite a wait.
Yeah. So we've talked to her, and she told us a whole bunch of stuff that's happened to you guys. And so I kind of just want to talk to you and start from the beginning, maybe like how you guys met or whatever. You know, is that? Can we start from where you guys met? Would that make you feel comfortable?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Where did you guys meet?
It was a site called ChristianForDatingFree.com.
Okay. Is it like a dating site?
Yeah, it's for
Okay.
Christians, but it's meant to be free.
Okay. So you don't have to pay any money for it. It's just a place you can go to meet people.
Yep.
Okay. And have you met a lot of people on there?
I met a couple others before I met her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you guys have like names or how do you know who you're talking to?
She when I talked to her, it was where it actually had her name as I was reading it.
What is her name?
Her name is Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Yep.
Okay. And then what was your name whenever she was talking to you?
Nicholas Godejohn. I'm honest about it when I was online, so.
Okay. So you had your name and then she had her name.
Yep.
And then you guys met on there. And then so once you met on there, what happened?
We got.
You know what? I understand that I've got feeling for people like him who they're now regretting a fleeting moment that just took everything away. I know he does. But the funny thing is there's another video that has come out, and I can replay it for us at some point, but he actually says, I still love her. After all of this, I mean, it's wild. I don't understand it.
Closer on there, and we connected more and more.
Okay.
And then we got comfortable to where we about like I don't know how to explain it. It's like the way that we clicked is it made it seem like we somehow just knew we were right for each other.
Okay.
So we what was it, like 4 days, I'd have to say. 4 days later, we started a relationship together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so your relationship, what kind of relationship was that you guys started?
It was one of those committed ones.
Okay.
Committed relationship.
To each other, committed to each other.
Yep.
So you weren't on there looking for other people, and she wasn't looking for other people.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So did you guys start communicating other ways other than that website? Since you're a couple now.
Yeah, we tried to do a site called meetme.com.
Okay.
But that is confusing because I have so many friends on there. So.
Okay.
And then other than that, what else was it? There was they did do Facebook for a while too.
Facebook, okay.
Yeah.
And what is your name on Facebook?
It's my name is Nicholas Gojan.
Okay, and how about hers?
Well, actually, she got rid of hers recently.
Okay.
Because me and her, because I don't know how much she told you. I hope she told you everything that I do know also.
Okay.
Apparently from what she told me, her mom kicked her out of her house.
Okay.
And that's a
So
lie.
she texted me to pick her up.
Okay.
And what happened was I got on the bus about a day later, about in the afternoon of that day.
Okay.
And then I got back to, what was it? I believe it was Springfield. Is where she lives. Yeah, that's where it is. Because I'm all loopy from Pizza Way.
Okay.
So long. Yeah, Springfield, Missouri. I as soon as I got there, I walked straight to a hotel, and then I let her know that I was at the hotel.
Okay. So you got there on a bus. What kind of bus was it?
It was a Greyhound bus.
Okay. So you got to Springfield, Missouri on a Greyhound bus.
Yep.
And you walked straight to a hotel.
I don't know, girl.
Do you remember what that hotel was called?
Yeah, it was called Days Inn.
Days Inn. Okay. And that's in Springfield, Missouri?
Yep.
Okay. So you get off the bus and you walk straight to Days Inn. What kind of clothes are you wearing?
Oh, jeez. I don't have that good of a memory at this point.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Was you wearing jeans or shorts or something?
I
Doesn't
was
even
wearing
remember what he was
athletic
wearing.
Athletic clothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get off. Do you have luggage with you or anything?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of luggage do you have?
I had my clothing.
Okay.
Since I wasn't sure how long I was going to be there. 'Cause
Okay.
I was worried sick about her when I got there to where I wanted to find her as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because I knew she was wandering the streets.
Okay.
So
You hear
I
that?
brought like 3
She's never wandering the
days'
streets.
clothes
That's
that
a lie.
I was going to do all I could to find her at
Okay.
that point. And then
What were you carrying your clothing in?
it was a duffel bag.
Oh, okay. What color?
It was red and black.
Okay. Was it like a Nike or Adidas or?
My dad gave me his duffel bag. It's a Marble. You know the cigarette company Marble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kind of it is. It's one of those kind of duffel bags.
Okay. And so you get to Springfield, so you're excited, you want to see her. So then what do you do?
I text her, and then she there's obviously a lot of like free public Wi-Fi spots around there. So
Okay.
I don't know where she texted me from, but she was able to find somewhere to text me from.
Okay.
And after that, we would periodically keep in touch.
Okay.
But
And so you're texting from your phone?
Yeah.
What is your cell phone number?
it's 262
Uh-huh.
501 9008.
Okay, what is hers?
She wasn't using her phone
You know
number.
what? You're right.
Oh, she's using.
She was
He was
using her
worried.
Yahoo.
She
I think
was
it was, I
lying
don't know
to
what it is.
Is that like Yahoo Messenger? Or
Yeah, it's one of the messenger things they use texting for.
So you can, from your phone, you can send her a message to that, and then she can send you a message
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth, and you guys can chat with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So she tells you that she's got kicked out. You're coming here, and you're coming to see her, and you're going to find her. Is
Yeah.
what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you guys start communicating like that, and then what happens?
And then it wasn't until the 10th is when I was able to actually get her to meet me.
Okay.
What happened was I told her exactly where I was on the actual what road it was and
Okay.
everything else, where the actual hotel was.
Okay.
And after that, she didn't really text me for a long time. I was confused and why.
Okay.
And then as I'm going outside my hotel room,
Uh-huh.
I end up running into her.
Okay.
As I'm trying to go get an actual like soda.
Okay. So you're going to get a.
So she finds a way over to the hotel. And let me tell you, as she's coming over here to the hotel, she's bringing a bunch of clothes and crap with her. So that after they do this deed, she can just jet on out the door, right? So she brings with her the money she stole from her mother, the medications that she stole from her mother, etc. So here we go. Keep listening. And you're right. He's very confused. He's extremely worried about her. And she has lied and lied and lied. And in his mind, oh my God, she's wandering the streets and she's, disabled because she told him that too. Here we go.
So and you just run right into her.
It's right on the same level that my hotel room was on.
Okay. And then what happens?
And then I realized it's her, so I'm like, okay, I guess I opened my door back up, and then I
Yes, ma'am.
apparently she packed because she knew her mom was going to kick her out,
Okay.
and I had to bring all
No,
of her
mother never
clothes
kicked
and everything
her
else back into my hotel room, so this
Okay.
way she had somewhere to put it.
Okay.
And then after that, I asked her if she wanted to get a soda with me, and then she walked with me.
Where'd you go get a soda at?
It was an vending machine that was outside
Okay.
that the hotel usually
Okay.
provides.
And then what happened?
And then me and her pretty much stayed inside the hotel for pretty much the entire time for my. Because the thing is with my bus ticket, it was a round trip. So at first I thought I'd be able to get her back since he wanted to move in with me, obviously, because that's just when she's up here. But when she got hold of me, and me and her actually went to the bus station, I learned that she actually couldn't get a bus with the same one that I already had. I had to redo my actual schedule.
Okay.
So after that, I
Okay, Boho, I accidentally lied to you. This is in Waukesha County, Missouri. This is in Wisconsin when they first arrested him. Sorry about that. They have not been transferred yet. Here we go.
Did it. I got it renewed for pretty much nothing because it was free.
Okay.
And then I helped her with her bus ticket afterward.
Okay. Did you give her money for it or?
No, I paid for it for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then because the one that was I had to change, because that one was changed, we ended up going back to the hotel.
Okay.
Just to rest,
okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And we ordered food and we were pretty much just resting there because we didn't know what else to do because it was.
Where did you order food from?
One place was Domino's.
Okay, and they delivered it to your room?
Yep.
Okay, so Domino's delivered to your room, and where else?
And the other was Papa John's.
Papa John's. Okay. Yep. And then did they both deliver on the 11th?
No.
Oh, okay. So
we were on separate days.
Okay.
One time was on the 10th.
Okay.
And the other was on the 11th. And then when I had to leave on the 12th because that's what I scheduled mine and hers for.
Okay.
We were able to get the bus, but after we got on the bus, we had trouble getting all the way up here, pretty much because the bus in Chicago, it was full, so we had to wait for a second bus.
Okay.
And yeah, it was frustrating.
Yeah, at least you guys were together, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
That's good. Okay. So did you guys go out anywhere to eat?
We were thinking about doing it, but we figured it was safe because my mom, she's a worry freak. If she knows I'm in another state, she's gonna move. Apparently, what she told me, she was a basket case while I was down there.
Okay.
Because she was so worried about me. But she told me to stay in the hotel, and that's pretty much why I did it.
Okay.
She was just.
Because she told you to.
Yeah, because she feared for my safety.
Okay. Okay. So then you guys get on the bus, and then you guys get here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ride a Greyhound each time you went?
Yeah.
All the way
yeah.
to buses?
There was no other bus station.
So where does the bus station stop at here?
Here it stopped in Milwaukee.
Okay. And then how did you get from Milwaukee to your house in Big Bend?
My mom picked us up.
Oh, okay. So then would you call mom and say, hey, we're here?
You know what, Boho, you're absolutely right. You understand the kid is guilty, but what makes this awful is that Gypsy was way more guilty than anyone knew and got away with it. You're absolutely right. She did mastermind every single bit of it. She knew that Nick was not 100%. And as you listen to him talking to this officer, you notice he's left out just days and days of information. It looks like, it sounds like he gets there and she's going to come home with him. And so she starts bringing her clothes over there. And then they just hang out until the bus comes, right? Till the 12th. That is what he's acting like is all that happened. It's unbelievable.
And so was that the first time that your mom ever met your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess she's your girlfriend. If she's
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
And you love her?
Oh, do I ever?
You love her a lot?
I was bawling my eyes out waiting for this moment where I can talk to you.
Okay.
Because I was so worried about her.
Yeah. I think she loves you too. We spoke to her and for a long time. And I'm kind of thinking maybe she loves you a little more than you love her because you're sitting here telling me things that I know aren't true. And then she's sitting here telling me things that are true. And if you really love her, I don't think you would want her in that situation. Okay. The situation that she's in right now. And so we're going to go down two paths here. Okay. And that is just, you're going to have to be honest with me because if you love her, if you love Gypsy, then you're not going to let Gypsy get in trouble without you being there to help her. Okay.
I understand.
And so what you need to know is that Gypsy told us everything.
Okay.
We didn't talk to Gypsy all this time and not get everything.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
And so, Nick, I want you to do the.
Okay, that police officer just manipulated him right there. And look how easy it was. Oh, okay, he says, and he just agrees. Here we go.
Honorable thing, okay, for Gypsy
Listen to what she's
and for
saying.
your family, okay, because we know what happened. And I want to give you the opportunity to start over and to tell the truth, okay? And the truth is not what you've told me.
Exactly, Boho. Now they're doing the same thing.
Is the truth.
I believe the part that you got on a bus and went to Springfield,
Okay.
I believe that's true. That you ordered food to eat, I believe that's true.
Okay.
I believe that it's true that at some point Gypsy came back with you to the motel. I believe that's true.
Yeah.
I believe Gypsy got on a bus and came here with you. I believe that's true.
Yeah.
That's all I believe.
Okay.
Okay? Because you missed a lot in there. And I understand that you missed a lot because you don't know what to say because you don't know what Gypsy said. I understand that.
Mhm.
But I'll tell you right now, Gypsy did tell me everything. She told us everything. She told us about you coming there. She told us what happened to mom. She told us about your guys' relationship. She told us about the cleanup. She told us about all of that. Okay?
Okay.
So
yeah, poor
do you
Nick.
want to do the right thing by Gypsy if you love her?
Well, the truth is, I worship her, so
I know you
there's
do.
no way I wouldn't do the right
I know.
thing for her.
I know you do. I believe you do. But this is the point where you're going to prove whether you do or not. Okay, when me and you talk.
Okay.
Okay, because it's not fair. It's not fair to Gypsy for her to be honest and you to lie. Okay. So what I want to know is can you tell me this first?
Okay.
Did Gypsy know that you were going to kill her mother?
Oh.
Honestly, she asked me to.
Okay. So Gypsy knew you were going to do it because Gypsy asked you to.
Yes.
Why did she ask you to do that?
Because she felt it was her only way to be with me.
Okay. She felt like if you killed the mom, then that's the only way she could be with you.
Yeah.
Do you know the mom's name?
I don't know her real name. All I know is she goes by Dee Dee.
Dee Dee. Okay. So, has Gypsy asked you to kill anyone else?
No.
Okay. She just wanted you to kill her mom.
Yes.
Okay. And how did Gypsy ask you to do that? Did she ask you to do that in a text message, on a Facebook, or in person, or something different?
Well, it was more than once. I mean, you had Facebook. We would talk about it on there. We would talk about it even on Texas.
Okay. And what kind of things would Gypsy tell you that she wanted you to do?
She wanted. The thing is that I know she loves her mom a lot. I know she does.
Yeah.
I had I was up here with her, and she felt guilty about the whole situation. I had to make sure she was safe. And meaning, like, I had to make sure she felt like she could be comforted by
you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, and then the truth is, okay, I'll admit it. I did actually stab her mom. I will admit it.
I know. Okay.
The only reason I did it is because I did it for me and her. That's the real reason I did it. I would have never did it if it was not for me and her.
Okay. So you wouldn't have done it if somebody else would have asked.
No. There's no way I would have did it for anyone else.
Okay. So you just
I
did it.
truly do worship her to the point there's nothing I want to do for her.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think you've proved that, right?
Yes.
See, listen to that. You know, Boho, isn't that horrible? A fully functioning adult to deal with such manipulation, let alone someone with challenges. You're right, because I don't think he understood. Okay, because if you may not have heard this yet, and I'll be happy to play this every day until we get it all out there. I'm happy to do it. But there's parts of this when he talks about that he thought that his attorneys were going to use his challenges to keep him from going to prison for the rest of his life. See, he knows that he had those problems, and he knows that she talked him into it, but he really did believe that he was not going to be found guilty like he was. I mean, he never thought it was going to come down to this.
I think that you proved that you do what she asked you to do, if that's the case, if she did ask you.
Yeah, she did ask me.
Okay, and she asked you more than once?
It is child
Did she
abuse,
ask
I
you while
think.
you were here?
She asked me
Well,
more than
adult
once
abuse, actually.
because what happened was at first she wanted, because the thing was is that she wanted to do it herself, but she was too what's the word? Not cautious.
Chicken shit?
I guess scared is just the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
She didn't want to actually do
Yeah.
it
Okay.
because she couldn't live with herself doing it.
He's so easy to
And
manipulate.
as for me, I honestly to this day I still feel guilty about it.
Okay.
I do
Right.
because I learned so much about her mom after she told me and more about it after actually being able to live with her for a little while.
Right.
I actually realized how great of a mom she was.
Okay. So it kind of makes you feel a little guilty.
No. I feel a lot more guilt than that.
Okay. 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 So Gypsy's telling you about her mom.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, how
Okay.
she was and her accomplishments and all. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when you came here to Springfield, that was your purpose to come here so that way you could do that for Gypsy?
Yes, because I wanted to be with her and I
Okay.
wanted.
So did Gypsy know you was coming here then to go ahead and kill Dee?
Yes.
Okay. So why did you guys decide that you would stab her instead of shooting her with a gun or poisoning her or beating her with a bat? Like, why did you guys decide stabbing would be what you did to kill her?
Honestly, the thing is we really wouldn't have known how to poison her. Honestly, we wouldn't have known how to.
Okay.
I mean, she looked up multiple times of how to do it because she wanted to find the quickest way to do it.
Okay, so like she looked up on the internet,
Yes.
like how to kill her mom?
Yes.
Okay.
She
And
was
so she was
telling
looking for the
right
easiest
then,
way
she
to do it?
planned it.
Yes, this
Okay.
way she would be in less pain. She wanted her mom's death to be quick.
Okay. Okay. So you wouldn't have known how to do the poisoning. And so, again, why did you choose the knife? Like, why
The
did you
reason why we chose the knife is because I guess she thought that it'd be quicker if she bled out quickly.
Okay. Now, did she tell you that, or is that
That's
something you
horrible.
think she thought?
Most likely, that's what I would think she would.
Okay, but she didn't tell you to
No.
stab her because she'd bleed out quickly.
No.
Okay.
That's what I figured she would think because it makes sense. More holes, faster they go away,
Oh
the
my
faster
God.
they are at peace.
Okay. So the more holes you put into the body?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding? Okay. Okay. So so that's why you chose to stab her.
Yes.
Okay. And so how did you get the knife? Like where'd the knife come from? Did you bring it with you from here?
No.
Okay. Did you buy it somewhere?
She bought it for me.
Who bought it for you?
Gypsy.
Where'd she buy it from?
Online.
She bought it online?
Oh wait, no. It was not online. I gotta get that straight. It's not.
Yeah, don't lie, because you don't want to get Gypsy in trouble for something because you're gonna lie about it.
I know. I know. She somehow found a way to get one at Walmart. I don't know how she did, but she did.
So when you didn't bring a knife from here?
No.
So when you got here, she had a knife?
Yeah.
So did she know you was gonna stab her?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what'd the knife look like?
It was
You know what? You're right. I'm glad it can be shown too. And I think that this stuff needs to come out. It needs to be shown. Everybody needs to know the actual truth, not the lie that's been put out about Gypsy. I mean, she's over there just trying to live a life like she's never done anything wrong. When she made the statement, well, I'm not a schmurder. I could never do that. Oh my God. That tells you that she absolutely is a disgusting monster. She's a disgusting monster, and I want this to be shown everywhere. I want all of it out, and I appreciate Into the Weeds being able to get all of this information. I don't know how, they did FOIAs, of course, but I did not even know that you could get all this information through that FOIA. I had no idea that there was this much out there.
And how long was it?
Gosh, I don't know.
Use your hands to show me.
I can maybe that long, maybe.
Was the red and black handle plastic or wood or?
It was I'm trying to think, squishy grip. I can't remember what it's
It
called.
was a squishy grip.
Yeah, it's hard to really put into words.
Okay, on the edge of the knife, like if you can you draw the knife for me, maybe?
I'm a bad artist.
You're a bad artist. Okay, would the knife if the knife went was the knife smooth like this or was it jaggedy like that?
It was jaggedy.
Jaggedy.
On one side and the other side it was smooth.
Okay, and what color was that part of the knife?
It was just a black. Oh my gosh, I am so sleepy.
That's all right.
It was just the normal color of what blade usually looks like.
Like stainless steel type
Yeah.
look. Okay,
Yeah.
so see this edge of this table right here, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what that looked like, and then the handle was red and black, kind of squishy.
Mm.
Okay, could you hold the knife with one hand, or did it take two hands to hold the knife?
One hand.
One hand.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever stabbed anybody before this?
No, that's the reason why this was the very only one person I would ever do this for.
Okay, only person you do it for is Gypsy. This is the first time you ever stabbed anybody.
Yes.
Okay, so when you're stabbing Dee, where is she at?
She's on her stomach.
On her stomach, where? On the floor, in the bathtub, or somewhere different?
On her on the oh my gosh, I got it in my mind. Where? Oh, 1 second.
You're fine. Take your time.
He's very nervous. Let's look at him.
She was on the bed. Her bed.
Her bed in her bedroom.
Yes.
Okay. So was she sleeping on her stomach, or just laying there watching TV, or?
Sleeping on her stomach.
Okay, so she's laying in her bed, sleeping on her stomach. Is she covered up with covers or uncovered, or?
Actually, when I did it, it seemed like she had her almost like a night gown on. It seemed like, and she barely even was covered at all.
Okay.
So it was easy access to her body.
Okay, so she didn't have a bunch of covers on her. It made it a lot easier to do that. Okay, and so when she's laying there, where's the first place you decide to stab her?
And I just was in a random spot in the back.
In the back, just random.
Yes.
Do you know how many times you stabbed her?
4.
You stabbed her 4?
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay.
The 4th one, I felt it go into. I think it might have been her lungs.
Okay.
Because it was harder to get out.
Okay. Did it take one hand to get it out?
There was actually 17 wounds. 17 wounds to her body. Think about this. He's telling you right there the truth. Well, I stabbed her 4 times. He doesn't know how the other 13 happened. I bet we do, because I damn sure guarantee you that Gypsy did that herself.
2 hands?
I had to.
Lying little piece of
Okay.
shit.
Okay. So it did. So the others came out easy, but this one, that one
I agree,
came out harder.
Hobo.
Yep.
Okay. And so, you only stabbed her 4 times? Are you sure about that?
Well, as in stabbing, I stabbed her.
Okay.
But I did actually cut her one other time besides that.
Okay. Where'd you
Which
cut
was
her?
on the back of her neck.
Okay. And
Okay.
did you use the same knife that you
Yep.
did the others with?
Yep.
Okay. And when you did the cross the back of the neck, did that even cause an injury, or did you see any blood or anything?
Yeah, she was bleeding.
Okay, she's bleeding. And so did she scream or holler, or
Yeah, she did.
what was she saying?
For first she said help, and then she didn't recognize who I was. She
Okay.
said, who are you? And then
She said, "Who are you?"
yeah,
Okay. And she didn't recognize who you are. She says help, and then what does she say?
and then she called up for Gypsy, but Gypsy didn't do anything.
Okay. She hollered for Gypsy.
Yes,
And did she holler for Gypsy once, twice, 5 times,
3 times.
3 times? And what was she saying? Can you tell me how she said it?
She pretty much yelped it.
Yelped it?
She's like,
Gypsy. Okay.
yeah, she was loud.
And what did you do when she did that?
It didn't stop me from keep on going.
Okay. You just kept stabbing her?
Yeah.
Okay.
How can you do that?
Is there any reason that we would think that maybe you stabbed her more than 4 times?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Now, did Gypsy come in and stab her?
No.
Gypsy never
She
stabbed her?
couldn't do it. That's
Okay.
the reason why she asked me to.
Okay. Did you try to get Gypsy to come in and stab her?
No, I would have never done that.
Okay. So when you say 4 actual stabs, so those are the ones that went in deeper?
Yeah.
Was there some little ones? Or
There might have been, because the truth is, I counted the ones that went in deep. I didn't count if there's any other ones.
okay. So if there's any other ones, you just didn't count those because they didn't go in as deep.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know that 4 of them went in deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where those 4 deep ones were?
Uh,
Are you counting the one in the back of the neck or not in that 4?
no.
Okay, so the back of the neck would be something different.
Yeah, it's completely separate.
Okay, so the 4 that went in deep, do you remember where those went at on her body?
I honestly can't remember because I think it's just a blockage because of the guilt.
Okay,
I can't
okay.
remember.
Sometimes there's things that we don't remember and that I'll understand that you don't
Isn't
remember,
that
but you
amazing?
might not remember something that's important that I know you remember.
Isn't that amazing? He absolutely talks about feeling guilty already. One of the things that we know happened was in the hotel room, Gypsy made fun of him because he was crying. He was very upset that he actually did this. He has remorse. But Gypsy has never once had remorse for taking her mother's life or for manipulating him. Not one thing.
Okay, but that you might not remember, and I understand that because in the situation. Okay, so where was Gypsy at when you were stabbing her? When you were stabbing Dee in the bed, where was Gypsy at?
She was hiding in the bathroom
Okay, why was she in the bathroom? Why was she hiding in the bathroom?
because she didn't know if her mom was going to kill me or not.
Oh, okay, so she thought Mom might kill you.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Did she think Mom had a weapon or?
She didn't believe I could actually do it. That's what I think it was.
Okay, she didn't think that you would just go in there. You don't know if she
Yeah,
like had confidence in you. Is that what you're going to say?
yeah. She didn't think I was
Okay.
capable of it. That's what it was.
Whose decision was it for her to go in the bathroom while this was happening?
She said that's what she wanted to do.
Okay.
So I just let her do it. And
Okay.
she locked the door behind herself.
Okay, so she went in the bathroom, locked the door, and you went to
directed
do
all of it.
whatever you were doing. Do you remember? Did Gypsy ever come out and see her mom?
I wouldn't let her.
You wouldn't let her go in there and see her?
I didn't want her to be traumatized.
Okay. Did you have sex with Dee?
No.
You didn't stick your penis anywhere on her?
Nope.
Are you
No.
sure?
Yep.
Positive.
I'm 100% positive.
Okay. Did you stick your penis in her mouth?
Nope.
Okay. Did your penis touch anywhere on Dee's body?
Nope.
Okay. Did your mouth touch anywhere on Dee's body?
No.
Okay. You didn't kiss her or
Nope.
lick her or anything like that?
Nope.
Did Gypsy come in and do anything like that with her mom?
No.
Touch her mom's privates? Or?
No, she wouldn't do that.
Okay.
No, she wouldn't.
Okay. All right. What do you think about people that have sex with dead bodies?
It's quite disturbing, honestly.
Okay. That would bother you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like necrophilia.
Okay. Oh, is that an actual
Oh, he
thing?
knows the word.
What does that mean, necrophilia?
Necrophilia actually means to have sex with the dead.
Okay. Have you ever known anybody to do that?
No, I only know the word because I tend to look up words that seem to be popular in today's culture. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's not a popular word, honey.
All right.
That's
so
weird.
you stab Dee in the bed and Gypsy's in the bathroom. And so what happens after you're done stabbing Dee?
I knocked on the door and I also scratched on the door twice to let her know it was me instead of her mom.
Oh, so is that a code you guys came up
Yeah.
with? Okay, so what was the code
Who
again?
came up
It
with the
was
code?
3 knocks and then 2 scratches.
Okay, 3 knocks, 2 scratches. And then that was so that way she would know in the bathroom. That was so Gypsy would know that it was you and not her mom.
Yep.
Okay. And did you guys
Isn't
plan that out
childish?
before?
Like I said, we went back and forth between more than one idea, but that would end up being the one that we stick with.
Okay. So after that happens, after you do the 3 knocks and the 2 scratches, does she open the door?
Not right away.
Okay, what happens?
She wanted to save her private part,
Okay.
And her legs.
Okay. She wanted to shave her private part and her legs.
Yes, for me.
Okay.
Now listen to that
Has she ever done that
conversation.
before? Is this something new? Or-
Usually her mom does not let her shave her legs.
Okay. So her mom doesn't let her shave her legs. Does her mom let her shave her privates?
Her mom never seemed to care about that before.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how did you know she wanted to do that for you?
Because she did it.
Okay.
That's how it's kind of.
What did you do? Like she's shaving her legs and stuff.
I waited for her.
Okay. And then she gets out of the bathroom. Is her legs shaved? Everything's
Yeah.
shaved. And then
Yeah.
what happens?
And then we start to clean up the ground and everything around.
Okay. Clean up. What are you cleaning? The house?
Yes.
You're like vacuuming and dusting and stuff like that?
Cleaning up such as anything that has memories of her. That's actually what we were doing.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
I don't understand that.
Like anything that had she took some pictures away and she actually threw them in the trash. She tried to get rid of things that would give you guys the idea that she really lives there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay. So did you guys clean up any blood or anything?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of blood got cleaned up?
I believe it must have been mine because I accidentally stabbed myself in the process.
Where'd you stab yourself at?
Right here.
Oh my goodness. Do you need stitches or anything?
No, I've been holding it.
Okay.
Because it isn't.
Is that the only place you got cut or did you get cut other places?
Yeah.
Well, before I got left earlier, there was a spot right. Ironically, it's the very same spot they ended up hurting me yet again. Right
What do
here.
you mean got hurt again, roughed up? What do you mean?
When they arrested me,
Oh,
they took me
okay.
to the ground, and that's the reason I have all these on me.
Took him to the ground.
But that was an injury from when you stabbed D too, and then
Yeah,
it just got re-injured whenever you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that other one on your hand right there, that's the cut. Did you cut yourself?
Yep.
Okay, what are those up there?
These up here are from when I hit the ground. So I hit my face and my stomach, and part of my leg
Okay.
onto the concrete.
Okay, when they arrested you.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So so when you and Gypsy are cleaning up the blood, are you helping Gypsy clean up the blood, or is just Gypsy doing it, or just you doing it?
We for a while we did it together.
Okay.
And then because she wanted to get it done faster, she did it herself.
Okay.
afterward.
And what did she do it with?
She used the order. What the heck was it? It was like a cleaner / odor remover.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of bottle it was in?
I was like a reddish bottle.
Reddish bottle. Okay. And how do you use that to clean? Like, is that a spray? Is that a powder? Is it liquid? Or
It's a liquid.
Okay.
She had to pour it down.
Where she pour it down?
She poured it on top of wherever the blood was.
Okay.
And then she would use either paper towel or she never used any rags, surprisingly. But yeah, that's the main thing she used, was just paper towel.
Okay.
That or there was also these wipes that she used.
Okay. Okay. And so she cleans up the mess, the blood that may be yours because you can cut yourself.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
And then she wanted to have sex with me, so I did.
Okay. She wanted to have sex with you?
Yes.
Okay. And so where'd you guys have sex at?
In her bedroom.
Okay, so the other day I did this little short where she was in court, and I just clipped out a few pieces where she talks about, oh no, he raped me. After this happened, she raped me. And she starts out, well, it was consensual. And then, but it turned into something else. But then if you remember, in some of these previous videos, before he ever got there, she talked about, oh, we're going to have sex, and it's okay if it starts out one way and it turns into something rougher, and we'll have this safe word. So if I say stop, I'm not really saying stop. I was just playing. But then we'll have a safe word. Okay, so then she gets into court and she starts talking about this. Well, the thing is, she says, I told him to stop, but he didn't. Think about what he's thinking. She told him, no, if I say stop, that doesn't really mean stop. There, we have a safe word. So she's into court, making it look like he is the worst person out there because he didn't stop, so it must have been great. I am just, when I watch all of this, I'm just flabbergasted at how easily she goes over here and lies. It is fascinating.
In
her bed.
Her bed. In
Fascinating.
Gypsy's bed.
Yes.
Okay. And so you guys have sex.
Yes.
And what kind of sex? What is sex like to you?
Well, to me, the kind of sex that it was pretty much was all 100% consensual. Is what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Okay.
Because she obviously I was the one that was in charge, but she went along with it willingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what did you guys do when you had sex?
We pretty much did all three things. We did anal, we did all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had anal sex with her?
Yes.
And then what's the other? I can't guess.
Oral.
Okay.
Like I said, all of them.
She discussed in videos at length having that type of sex. She talked to him about it on videos over and over. She is a sick puppy.
Vagina, all of them.
Okay. Okay. When you say oral, is that you providing oral sex to her and her providing oral sex to you, or is it both? Okay. And that happened in her bed?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if this is the first time Gypsy ever had sex?
Actually, I do know if it is.
Is it or not?
It isn't.
Okay. So she's had sex before she had sex with you?
She's had sex with me. I actually wanted to took her virginity.
Oh, so you guys had sex at different
That was a
times.
lie.
Oh, when did that happen?
It was in a what the heck was it? It was a theater.
In a theater?
Yeah.
In Springfield or somewhere different?
Springfield.
Wow. Did her mom know?
We kept it from her mom.
Okay. Where did you have sex at in the theater?
It was in a bathroom.
Okay. In a girl's bathroom or boys'
No,
bathroom?
real
She just
nice.
took me to the boys' bathroom. I didn't have any choice. I just went right into the boys' bathroom. I guess she's okay with it.
Okay. Okay. Was that a year ago, 2 years ago? How long ago was that?
That was back in March
Back in March of.
this year.
Oh, okay. So you were in Springfield before.
Yep.
And did her mom know you were here?
No, I got to meet her mom in person for the first time.
And was her mom nice to you, or?
Yeah, she was really nice to me. And then I don't know what it was, but apparently the night got ruined in some way. I couldn't. I was trying to understand what was going on with her mom, but
Okay.
I don't know exactly what happened.
So did you meet her at the theater?
Yeah, I did meet her, but I was waiting for her for quite some time before I did.
Okay. Okay. And then what happened after you guys had sex at the theater?
We went to our movie and watched it.
And then what happened after the movie?
Then I said, my goodbyes to her.
Go buy a store?
No, I said my goodbyes to her.
Oh, say goodbyes to her. I was like, go to the store. Okay. So you said your goodbyes to her, and then you went your way and you went back home. How did you get here that time?
She helped me with the money.
She gave you money?
Yep.
How did you get the money?
She sent it in the mail.
Okay. So was it cash that she sent you?
Yes.
Or, okay. And how much did she send you?
That time I believe it was $400 because she wasn't sure how much I was going to need.
Okay. So she sent you $400.
Yep.
Okay. And did she send you money this time for you to come?
Yeah.
And how much did she send you this time?
Same number actually.
400. Okay. And then she just sent it to you in the mail cash.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then so let's go back to the time that you guys just had sex. What do you remember what day that was?
I can't remember the day.
Okay. You don't remember if it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday?
Oh gosh. If I had to guess,
So you don't have to guess. If you don't know the answer, you don't have to give me an answer.
I'll say
Don't
Tuesday.
guess.
If I had to guess.
Okay, if you had to guess, you'd say it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Gypsy enjoy the sex? Like, or was she telling you to leave her alone?
No, she didn't tell me to leave her alone.
Okay.
It was very consensual. I mean, she at first she pushed me a little bit away because she wasn't sure how rough I was gonna be.
Okay.
But then after that, I reassured her that everything was fine. And after that, she just gave in because she knew that I was not gonna hurt her.
Okay. So then she just gave in and just
Yeah.
did it.
Just,
Okay.
just-
What was she wearing when you guys had sex?
It was a dress. It was like a Cinderella dress.
Okay.
'Cause that's- 'cause
A
that's the
Cinderella
movie we were seeing
dress.
Okay.
together.
So she had a Cinderella dress on?
Yep.
And what color was that?
It was a lightish blue and it had white onto it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she have a wig on or no wig?
Yes,
Or what color was her wig?
Her wig was blonde.
Blonde. Okay.
Hmm.
And did she have that on when she was in the bathroom,
Yes.
waiting for you to stab Dee?
Oh no.
No,
That
she didn't have it on then.
No, she had a different wig on at the time.
Okay. So the Cinderella dress thing, was that when you were at the movies or was
Yes.
that at her? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So when you were at the movies with her having sex, she had a Cinderella dress on and a blonde wig.
Yep.
Okay. But when you had sex with her at her house, what was she wearing this time?
It was like a really dark brunette wig. It was pretty long. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of clothing did she have on?
Me and her did it naked.
Okay. Did she have clothes on before you guys got naked?
Not really because she was in the bath. Remember I told you she was
Yeah.
in the bathtub doing that, and she stayed naked the entire time because of it.
Okay. So she shaved her legs and her vagina, right?
Yep.
And then she comes out and then she cleans. Is she still naked when she's cleaning?
Yeah, she did the entire thing because she felt like she was in a rush, so she did the entire thing.
Okay. Did it naked.
Yep.
Okay. And then
Terrible.
then you guys decide you're gonna have sex.
Yep.
And then you go into her bedroom.
Yep.
Okay. Is her bed got blankets on it? Is her bed on the floor? What kind of bed does she have?
It was the biggest thing I can remember about her bed is that it was full, and I mean full of stuffed animals.
Okay.
Gosh,
How did you guys have sex on the bed if there was a bunch of stuffed animals?
we threw all of it off of it.
Okay.
We were just
throwing him off onto the floor? Or?
Yeah, onto the floor because there's too much of it on there.
You got to think about this for a second. He's just went in there and taken her Dee Dee's life, right? She's supposed to be in the bathroom shaving her legs and all this stuff, getting ready to have, sex. And then she does a little bit of cleaning, and then they go into the bedroom and they start throwing all these stuffed animals off while her mother's in there, of course, deceased. And they had to do all this before they could leave the house. Now, does that sound like somebody who was afraid or somebody who was manipulated? No, it does not. She needs to stop that damn lying. Oh my God. I'm going to have to get off here. I've been on here for 2 hours and 11 minutes, but I'm going to have to come back to this another day. But, and I'll be happy to come back, Loho, if you want me to. We can discuss any part of this you want to. But this is over on Into the Weeds. If you want to go pick it up from over there, you can finish watching it. It's Into the Weeds podcast, and they have every bit of the FOIA from the whole case. Everything that's out there, they have it. Thank God. And they've asked us, share it, put it out there, get her off of social media. Let's take it as far and as wide as we can. So anyway, just go, going over there and watch. If you don't get a chance to go watch, we'll come back and watch some more of it tomorrow. Because my husband is on his way home. We always have our Friday night date. We have this little thing that we go to the same little Mexican restaurant every Friday night for dinner. Isn't that funny? I know. So he's on his way home. We're going to go to our dinner. And I really appreciate you stopping by and visiting with me and hanging out while we watch this, because it's very telling what really happened here and who is the master and who is the slave. Because Nick is the slave and Gypsy was the master the entire time. So anyway, y'all go have a good evening. I'm sure I'll see you on somebody's live tonight, and take care of yourself. Bye, guys.